Oh my goodness. Oh, it put me in an amazing space here for the Aloha Friday with the Sandwich Islands Social Network. Aloha, everybody. Thanks for joining us. My name is Kamaka Brown, and every Friday we have the pleasure of visiting with just great people from our community. We say island people, island hearts, and that's what the fun conversations where people share their lives and journey, people from our own island community. The Sandwich Island Social Network is a nonprofit organization serving Hawaiians and Hawaiians at heart away from their island home, and tax-deductible donations are gratefully accepted. Right down below, you can become a sustaining member of the Sandwich Island Social Network. Please consider being one. Simply go to patreon.com/Sandwich Islands 808. Patreon.com Sandwich Islands 808, and you can find out how you can be a sustaining member of our ohana. And what a exciting show that we have for you that you're going to definitely enjoy, all the way from his home in beautiful downtown Hilo. Yeah, we're going to check if it's raining, get sunshine, or whatever's. Right now, I am so pleased to have on the Aloha Friday show Brother Mark Yamanaka. Aloha, Mark. Welcome.
Aloha, guys.
Welcome. You know what?
Thank
When our friends come on, the Menehunis get real excited and they applaud, and I can tell. Wait, hang on a second. There we go. And because, I don't have a conch shell, we have a Portuguese conch shell. That's the Portuguese conch shell. Okay.
Nice.
So, bruh, you have been officially welcomed to the Aloha Friday with the Sandwich Islands Social Network. Fantastic.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And like I said, our ohana, they were so excited about you being, with us. They started up really early, popping in. So I gotta go back and check this out right now. Here is Pualalia Hanamaikai, who actually lives on the Hawaii side, the opposite side of the island, but she is on the big island of America in South Carolina right now. Beautiful hula dancer. Aloha uncle. Looking forward to this week's Aloha Friday. Yes. Good. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Looks like oh my goodness, Auntie Hetty and Duha. Auntie Hetty is part of our Sandwich Islands ohana. She says, Aloha mai, Pua, and Kamaka. Excited to hear Mark's story. I danced at a special Namamo reception that he sang How Great Thou Art in English and Hawaiian. Oh,
awesome.
You know what? Auntie Hetty is one of our kupuna that has been perpetuating the hula right here in Southern California with many kupuna in the Cerritos area here in Southern California. So she is a treasure for us as well, Auntie Hetty.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's just
Hello, Auntie Hetty.
Just a sweetie. But she can chora slipper too. No fool around. She
Most of them can, yeah.
Yeah. Here is Muriel Kahela, another wonderful friend of ours that's
Muriel.
part of our ohana. She's jumping in, and when she heard you were going to be our guest, she was going, "Oh, I don't want to miss that."
Awesome.
Coach Marty Burns, Aloha Friday, Kako, brother Mark. I love your music, brah. I try catch you every time you go live. I love the beautiful falsetto, brah.
I appreciate that, Marty.
Man. And
Mahalo.
Brother Marty is part of our Sandwich Islands ohana over here too. Yeah, and Muriel says aloha from Carl and Muriel. Her
Yeah, Long Beach. Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. They're great folks, man. Here's Heke Ola. Ole. Heke Ole. She said, Aloha, Mark and Kamaka. What's up? Thanks for jumping in. Everybody's so excited to have you on board over here today here. And I want to make sure I
Right
didn't
on.
yeah, I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody because somebody go, hey, Kamaka, we said hello. You never so I gotta make sure. And every now and then I can pull the Makuli card. I never see, but I think we get them.
Awesome.
So, welcome everybody. Thanks for being on board for our conversation with brother Mark over here. And like we always say on our video podcast, we don't do the bio and whatever's because you guys can Google Mark's name. You can go to markyamanakamusic.com, right? Mike Yama and find out all that stuff. We can just share. My goodness, brother, 14, 14. Count them. Nä Hökü Hanohano recognition of your work. When you started out way back 1995, 1996, 20 plus years ago, any indication that you would be, when you look in your parlor, you must get one shelf, bruh. 14. And you dust them off with the Swifter, Thoughts when you look at those 14 Hokus, brother?
Yeah, it's so surreal. I grew up. Um, I started playing music in 1993. That's when I first picked up the ukulele intentionally, because I had a ukulele class in fourth grade that I had no interest in belonging to and learning anything for some reason. But once I hit intermediate school, I met up with some Hawaiian kids from Kilkaha Homestead, and they was jamming the popular music at that time, Kaukera Boys, Kapena, and I just thought it was so cool to see my peers, you know, doing exactly what I heard on the radio, and I thought that was cool, and that gave me the bug instantly, and the idea of me being able to play that on the ukulele was captivating, and ever since then, I just kind of took off as far as learning the ukulele on my own, and then played ukulele maybe 1 year, trying to do all those kinds of music, and then I kind of promoted to myself to the guitar. I don't know why, but I went to the guitar, and I just loved it, and I think that's what it was all about. I just loved figuring it out, as far as teaching myself and listening to the music on the radio, and indications, no indications on awards, but once I got interested in music, I you hear about the greats and all the people that you start becoming fans of, and then of course you hear about the Nä Hökü Hanohano-awards, and it just seemed at that time something that will never happen, or far fetched, or just impossible. But yeah, no indications that I would one day um, house 14 of
That is amazing, amazing. I want to share one picture, and I just want you just to, what thoughts come to your mind when I show you this picture right here.
them.
This
Ah,
is
yes.
Kumujani Lamho.
Yeah, that's a guy I got to give a lot of credit to, with the styles that I enjoy. But I met Uncle Johnny in the in I think it was 1996. Kuana Torres Kahele actually, who at the time was singing with Uncle Johnny, for the halau waka and he brought me to the halau, knowing that I love Uncle Johnny's style, I love Darren Benitez, I love Dennis Pavard, the Big Island sound, and I never anticipated being part of the halau, but I've been part of the halau ever since. So going on 20 plus years, and it's been a it's been a magical ride, man. Ups and downs, and fun and scary times with Uncle Johnny. Uh, but he's definitely introduced me to a lot of important people in the industry, and he's also, uh, he's also cracked the whip. When because I'm not a real serious person. You can find myself giggling and laughing on stage, and even when I make mistakes, I'm laughing and cracking up. And he's that one guy that I don't really laugh on stage anymore, but he's definitely taught me to sing. As far as don't hold back and just sing and sing loud. See, he always, even to this day, he always sing loud now, and that always sticks with me. So yeah, I give Uncle Johnny Lamho a lot of credit as far as my career, and yeah, forever grateful for that, man.
Wow. I mean, we're talking Mary Marnock, um, your journey with the halal, with Kumu,
Yeah,
and his involvement in all of those cultural events. My goodness.
yeah, and I've sang for a few of his Miss Aloha Hula contestants, and of course Natasha Ora was one of them that won. Um, I think it was in 2000 or 2001, and I cannot remember. But looking back at all those times, just memories that I can you know latch on to, and he's the first Kumu and first person to take me to Japan, and yeah, just he just opened a lot of doors for me,
Yeah.
whether it was intentional or it just yeah, he opened many opportunities for me.
Well, it's no question he saw and heard something in your whole vibe, your voice, your manner, and he saw that it was worth his time, his energy to share his mana'o, and very discerning. And so here we are, man. Quarter century later, man, it's like, wow, wow. Yeah? Oh,
Holy
man.
smokes.
So started off as a single young man, uh, uh, footloose and fancy free, and then this happened. Maybe not all at once, but this did happen. So,
Yeah, my beautiful family. I had Jordan and Ryan or Kaleo. Some you know as Kaleo at a young age, and you know life happens, and so I was learning how to juggle a lot of things at a young age. Family, music, job, and and things happened, and went through a kind of a rough time, uh, marriage wise, and then that ended, and then I was so blessed to be able to meet Leilani back in 2009, and we hit it off, and oh, it's been fun. She's just been my backbone
nice,
ever since,
nice.
yeah. And then
And
yeah,
then,
we just had
and then this happened.
yeah, I needed something to keep me alive and active, and but yeah, we just had Ellie in 2019, and she just made 2 years old in December
Oh my
3rd,
goodness.
and it's just been such a blessing, and just so when when you're older and have a kid, it's so much. I think you come a little more soft, um, but it's just so much more gratifying as far as you're in a better place in life, and you're just able to see a lot of things more clearly. So it's a little bit easier, a little bit
Yeah,
easier, and more
yeah.
fun.
Let's not forget the fun factor, right?
Yeah,
Um,
that's huge.
and no doubt watching Ellie as she goes through her 2 years, and now just the world is just out there, and you
Yeah,
have it's a wonderful thing. It's a
yeah,
wonderful
it
thing.
is. It is.
Yeah, uh,
It's so much comparisons
yeah.
we're making along the way, and Jordan and Ryan are so musical. Jordan from a young age loved music, and Ryan vocally it's so funny. Vocally it took a little bit. She goes to Navajo Kalani Opu'u, Hawaiian immersion school in Kia'ao, and if I was to compare Jordan and Ryan at a young age, I knew that Jordan had the vocal talents and whatever else talents musically. I compared him to Ryan, and Ryan was like, "Oh, sorry, baby, I don't think you got him vocally." But Navajo Kalaniopuu with their Oli and Mele every day,
Mm,
really really transformed her voice, and she's got a really yeah, Ryan's got a really really pretty voice.
awesome. Here's Auntie Hetty says, "I love the pictures on Facebook of Ellie the
Oh,
baby." Um,
yeah, I've been posting about Ellie nonstop since she was born, and at least once a week I'm posting about Ellie. But
Why
um,
not, right?
we
They grow so
we
fast. If you don't capture it, it's gone, right? Here's
exactly lucky
here's
for the
Heke
phones,
Ole.
yeah.
She goes, "I was there when you proposed to
Ah,
Leilani after the Tahiti Fete."
oh my goodness, yeah, 2017 July 2nd at the San Jose um, Hilton, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
DoubleTree.
The
Yeah.
double tree.
So
Yeah.
I was playing on stage with Kellen and Lihao, and it was all planned out um, as far as when I was gonna do it and with who, and it was such a. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Um, I was so nervous because my father-in-law loves he loves the songs Puahone and Koke. So
oh.
that was the two opening songs of the set. And we knew after Koke, I was gonna get down on one knee. Um, and after Koke, I was so nervous. So yeah, I was planned out up to that point, and after that, I was kind of freewheeling. But yeah, you can tell I was nervous on the way.
We got to go check it out on YouTube, everybody.
Yeah, yeah, but a fun time, definitely.
Heke Ole says, "I love the Sundays with Ele while it lasted. Your kids are so beautiful and talented." Yes.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, it was I was doing this, during COVID. I was doing this. I decided just kind of casually start going live on Facebook with Ellie. So everybody can kind of watch her grow up, but Ellie is such a handful. She it started out where she couldn't sit still anymore. So the camera was on us, and she would either make a lot of noise or she would want to crawl away and stuff like that. So it was hard. So
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
They
do it
don't.
anymore.
Yeah, they don't follow the script too
No, there's no
closely.
yeah, there's no script. Yeah.
No script. Auntie Hetty had a question over here, and she goes, "How did you get into falsetto?"
Yeah. So my grandma, my mom's parents, my grandma and my papa. Grandpa Ben and Grandma Doris Guerreros. They always used to play falsetto music in their house, and this is when CDs just became a thing in the I'd say close to late 80s, I would say, and one of those CDs that I remember them having was Dennis Paval's Leo Kie Kie CD,
Mm,
and that was loaded with some amazing falsetto music, Ale
classic.
Koki and Kaimuki Hula, and I just knew that I fancied that music, and then I got introduced to Gary Haleamau's music and Hui Ohana, all that stuff, and I just loved it. I didn't realize I could sing it till maybe I was in uh, high school. That's kind of when the whole interest in trying to sing it kind of came about, and yeah, just I'd sit in my room and just sing along to Gary, Dennis, and just play a rewind, and just sing along, and it was yeah, I mean it was fun. So I don't remember ever feeling like it was work or I was working hard to get it down. So, but that's kind of how I got into falsetto.
Hmm. Hmm. You know what? Now might be a good time to enjoy some of that beautiful falsetto here, my friend. And
Okay.
here is this beautiful, beautiful rendition of Le Pua Kini Kini right here with Pam.
No kale aloha le ua keni keni kauhia ai me ko ohi ke ala ho he no kaua I ka mai e velina kaua kaua I ka nani a o ia mua I ka hana uho o I pou ake o nā ona o nā ona lei nani le hohia ho o I pou ho o uluma hia ia Mapuala ho'o he nau I ka pali lani ke hau I ka ike a ka maka Heia no kapu wana o ka mele no ka lei mua keni keni hei no Heia no kapu wana o ka mele no ka lei mua keni keni hei no no ka lei mua keni keni hei no
Bruh, I get two words. I only have two words, my brother. And Brother Marty Burns took my two words. He said, chicken skin, bro.
Oh, mahalo.
Major chicken skin.
Yeah,
Anti.
that's the long hair mark.
With the that's the mark that I know. I didn't even. I thought you had them in bun in the back here today. You ain't got
No,
here.
no, well, God, yeah,
No. Oh, bruh.
yeah. It's been a while now. It's been like a
Okay.
few years since I no more long
Okay.
hair, but
Okay. Well, I haven't seen you in a couple of years actually. I think it was
yeah,
at Redondo Beach with the benefit of Kekilani Lindsay. I think that was when I
yeah,
saw you.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And Tiheri says, when you love what you do, it shows in whatever you do. That falsetto is so natural and beautiful to listen to. Chee-hoo!
Thank you, Auntie Hetty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is truly, truly, truly a pleasure to listen to. And it flows so, you know, there was and I think it was Robert Casimiro. He was listening to Raiatea Helm sing when she first started out, and he said, "She sings so beautiful. I like just punch her throat. I just like punch her throat because it seems so effortless the way she sings, right? I just like punch her throat, So, but it was a compliment rather than it wasn't any violence he was advocating, but he was saying it was so beautiful and so effortless. So, bro, I like punch your throat, bro. It's so beautiful, brother. It's really, really beautiful. Yeah. Oh, I think I lost your volume. I cannot hear you. Yeah, yeah. No can hear. I think we something happened. Um, you may need to try just check. Yeah, your mic went out, brother. I didn't mean to punch your throat. Actually, sorry. That was. Yep, he'll be back. We have Smoka and Menehunis that are working their mischief over here. There's no question about that. But we wanted to also share that aside from a number of the projects that Mark has been involved with, his good friends of Kupaoa, which is Killen and Lihao Pike, who live on the Garden Island of Kauai, they have collaborated on several projects with Mark. And there's such a great, great result that comes from Mark's collaboration with Kupaoa, with Killen and Lihao Pike. And I think it's one of the first ones that I heard was a 2015 holiday album, Mark, that you did called A Gift of the Heart.
Yeah,
That must have been a beautiful uh, opportunity to gather with them and to do those collection of songs. That was beautiful, man. Really
yeah. We
beautiful.
we sorry about that interruption, but
No
anyway,
worries.
we they actually Kellen and Lihao are my producers for all my music. So the opportunity arose when they myself along with them wanted to do a Christmas album of some sorts, and not necessarily a collaborative album, but as a label, we individually wanted to do Christmas music, and they decided to just make a collaborative album, and was came out fun. It was a lot of fun music and some traditional stuff, and mostly new music though, mostly
Hmm.
new music.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
that was fun. It's always fun working with them, and such a pleasure. And
Well,
yeah,
within the last couple of years, they've also become parents as well, and so you guys share parenting tips and stories, or
a lot of stories. I don't like to share tips because every kid is different, but you know, we live on opposite ends of the island chain, so uh, fortunately for technology, phone calls and FaceTimes, and we get to keep in touch that way. And kind of see how the progress is going with Gemma, and they just had Maisie late last year, and
Right.
it's just been fun comparing stories and seeing where each kid is at right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. You know what? We're going to take on small time break, and we will be right back with our guests on the Aloha Friday show, Mark Yamanaka, and we'll be right back. Yes, indeed. The Baboose Crew happens every Wednesday right here. And my partner Stanley Gomes and I do just a silly, no script, no clue, no pants show. And it's just bringing a little bit of humor in the middle of the week. So join us on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. right here. Yes, indeed. Every Monday, 8 p.m. Pacific time, we have the gathering of Hawaiians and Hawaiians at heart on the porch. And Auntie Hetty, Uncle Larry, and many of the crew, Marty Burns, joins us every Monday night. We've been doing it for 2 years now, and it started as a way to communicate in spite of the pandemic. We still gather and talk story and share the aloha. So please join us on any Monday, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, right here with the Sandwich Islands Social Network.
yay.
Attention all you adults. Get the COVID vaccine. As we get back to school, it's important that we mask up and vax up. We want to play with our friends. For more information, go to PacificIslanderHealth.org. Give it a shot.
Yes, indeed, PacificIslanderHealth.org. Across the nation, Native Hawaiians, Pacific Islanders are being disproportionately affected by COVID-19 pandemic. And so the Southern California Pacific Islander COVID-19 response team aims to provide information, resources to help our community stay healthy and safe. So PacificIslander.org, PacificIslanderHealth.org is the place to go to learn more information on what you and your ohana can do to protect yourself. PacificIslanderHealth.org. Big mahalo for their also sponsoring the Aloha Friday show as well. Hey, we're back. If you're wondering what we're doing here, and if you just joined us, I'm afraid you are too late because we're going to say aloha. No, just kidding. We have from beautiful downtown Hilo right now, Brother Mark Yamanaka. Welcome. We've been sharing things about family and things about discovery and things about music. And one of the things musically also, involves a kind of a new project, and it is something called Everyday Local. You want to tell us a little bit about that project there, Mark?
Yeah, so what kind of propelled Everyday Local was the fact that Lihao and Kellen had babies, and myself as well. So that kind of put a halt on future plans as far as traveling and going here and there. It's not as easy when you have youngsters. So and of course the pandemic arised, and so we wanted to for a while now we wanted to kind of do an anonymous CD, which means untitled. We don't know who it is, but we titled it, and then we course, advertise ourselves. But that's kind of what started it, just to kind of release music because, the pandemic obviously put a halt on a lot of things. And, we wanted to, in a sense, stay stay busy and stay relevant, if you will,
Uh-huh.
because it's so easy to just get forgotten about or um, just you got to keep your name out there, keep it fresh, and
Sure.
this was kind of a way to kind of fill all the voids
Mm-hmm.
in this industry. So yeah, we came up with Everyday Local, and just a fun compilation of some fun traditional music and fun original music. So
Yeah. Okay.
that's kind of how I started.
Let's listen to one cut off of Everyday Local right now.
Okay.
I am here, you are there. Right now I'm missing you. Just thought I'd like to share. Wishing you were here by me. Instead, we're separated by the deep blue sea. This is just another missing you love song. This is just another missing you love song. The nights are long, the days move slow. Gonna sleep away this loneliness till you get home. I'm counting down the days ahead of when I get to hold you with my arms again. This is just another missing you love song. This is just another.
Mark, that's a sweet song. Like I was telling you, I was listening to it. I keep humming that song. Just another, just another. It's an earwig, man. That's just popping into my head. This song, just another. Great song though. Really,
Thank you.
really enjoy that song.
Yeah, that song wrote years ago. Um, I wrote them in a hotel room. I was on Oahu, and my wife was away in Texas visiting
Uh-huh.
her family, and I just was missing her, and I was bored in a hotel room, and I wrote them on that complimentary notepad with a pen, and I still have it somewhere,
Cute.
but
Okay, I'm gonna ask you about this other one. Here's another one here, and this is another cut off of. It's gonna be one of my favorites too. Okay, check it out, folks.
Early in the morning while I'm lying in bed, you buggers being noisy, so I cover my head. And I let out one big scream for make you fly away. You stop for a second but decide to stay. Freaking mind a bird. I don't like you around.
Freaking minor birds.
Noisy mind a bird. Don't make a sound. So I figure out how come you stay coming around. My halle is your halle is what I found. You make you a big mess underneath my roof with a whole lot of opala and breast and roots.
yeah.
I wonder what that song is about.
Okay, so not only is it about the minor bird,
Yeah.
but I kind of went sideways with that song. So if you allow me to elaborate on this song,
Please.
in our life, yeah, we always have people in our lives that they just loud or they wala out planning and or they attach themselves to you or they kind of like Manuela Boy style, but loud, noisy, just almost an irritant, if you will.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of reference them as Amaina birds, yeah.
So that's
And
that's the kauna behind this song. Okay.
there is a kauna behind the
Yes,
song.
yes.
It's kind of like, if you live in Hawaii, of course, Maina birds, they like make nests in your house. When they're ready for lay egg like that, they're going to find, they're going to find one place in your gutter or under your roof, and so in reference to the people in our lives that just bug us, that's kind of what it was meant for, I guess.
Uh-huh.
We all have that person or people in our life that I sorry, no offense, but we all do. And
Truth be
it's
told.
like,
Truth be told.
quiet already, enough. Or
Coolie. Enough.
Yeah. So that's kind of how it came about. And I always thought of people when if I perform it live, because I don't know how people take the word freaking, but when I perform live, I always tell it's about the people in our lives that just bug us just to no end. And I said, if you don't want that people or person in your life, it's probably you.
Well, here's Reba of Mehe'ula Music, great friends of ours, and looking forward to coming up in March. Going to have Walt and Michael Keale coming up to do a tribute to their uncle, and that's Mehe'ula Music.
Nice.
But Reba says, get more than one.
It wasn't meant to be an offensive. It was more of a, point them out kind of.
Yeah. Auntie Hetty says locals would enjoy that song because minor birds are irritating too.
That was the So that was the reference.
And you know what, Mark? That is so following the tradition of Hawaiian music. There's often a kauna behind the songs, right? So you right there with the tradition is a beautiful thing.
Yeah. You don't really want to write a song about a person, right? Then the person will know, right? So it's more of a backstory or kauna, kind of like.
You know what? You're following a long herald tradition of Hawaiian music.
Yeah, when you think it's about something, it's really not.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's funny. That is funny. Well, thanks for sharing that.
I'm glad you enjoyed that song, though.
Yeah, definitely.
One of the few contemporary songs I've written, but it's a short, to the point song.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. So if you our friends listening want to pick up downloads or the entire CD, you can go to markyamanaka.com or everydaylocalmusic.com, and you can download the Minor Bird song and send it to someone. Or if you're missing somebody, and there's some great tracks that are on there. I think you had both ends of it. You're missing somebody, and others you let them go away. That's about.
And that was my two originals, my contribution to the CD. You're right. I didn't realize that. But yeah.
It's the Mauka and Makai, both either direction.
Yeah. Or maybe the minor bird actually went away and you missed the minor bird.
That could be. uh,
Oh boy.
everydaylocalmusic.com, folks, to enjoy enjoy the music of Everyday Local. Here's Kahiao. Aloha, Kahiao. Any plans to come to the mainland to perform? Kahiao asks.
Oh man, I am so ready to come back up there and just play some music. And I really not gaining much from the live streams anymore as far
Yeah,
as just gratification. It's so washed out already to me, in my opinion. But I do appreciate the people tuning in and stuff. But you cannot beat a live performance, in
cannot.
person. And um, we are me, Kellen and I are actually in talks of doing something maybe in the summer.
Mhm. Well,
It hopefully something transpires from that.
yeah, we have a wonderful network of loving folks. Reba and Jim Maraboto are great friends of ours. They have Meheula Music. In fact, maybe was it been 2 months already? Reba was there to enjoy Kavika Kahia'apo and Bobby Madero came up and they had a beautiful theater in Temecula. It was really nice. And of course,
Wow.
Mike Keale and Walt are going to be coming up in March. And so, Meheula Music with Reba and Jim. Great folks. And my goodness, if we can snare you guys to come up and join, we would love to
Yeah, we
see
would
you
love
guys, man.
to.
There you
We would
go. Let's
love to.
Meheula Music. There you go. now, now, Auntie Hetty is notorious for flying the slipper. Okay, anybody get kolohe? Auntie Hetty is very accurate. It is a known fact here in Southern California when Auntie Hetty fly the slipper, the bugger can follow you around the corner. I'm not kidding.
Oh wow.
Yes, yes. So, so Auntie Hetty says, ask Mark if he can write a slipper song for me.
And yeah, you talking about Kamaboko slipper or a
Oh.
Mocha slipper?
Hey, long as not one guitar, the long as not one
Yeah.
guitar, cause that gonna leave a mark, man. So not that kind of slipper.
Yeah. Yeah, you might not get up from that.
Oh my goodness. I we cannot we're coming near the close of our time together, and I wanted to share a couple of things and to acknowledge the fact that you have been for almost 15 years, if I'm not mistaken, working with these fine folks over at Iona Car Sales and Rental. And if I'm not mistaken, this is Leslie and Pat Iona. This is Pat Iona Jr., son of the owners.
Yeah.
And so, tell us about your association with Iona Car Sales there, and shout out to those folks if you would.
Yeah, I've been I've been with the company, yeah, like you said, almost 15 years now. And they've just been like my number one supporters as an employer. And and being able to hold a day job because I'm a musician is it's godsend, because obviously COVID, things like that might happen. And you cannot play music anymore, or the income changes and all that stuff. So it's just they've been such angels for me, and just been in my corner since I started with them. And um yeah, just is I cannot express my gratitude towards the Iona family. And I actually grew up next to the Iona family, up in Kaumana in Hilo. And they were my next door neighbors when
Was
I
that
was a young
Willie
boy.
Willie 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 Street? Was that Willie Willie?
Willie Willie Street, yeah. Yeah, Willie Willie Street. So yeah, we grew up next to each other. And
Wow.
yeah, so almost kind of full circle. And Uncle Pat Senior started this company in 1999, and it's just been they've been through the ups and downs as far as the economy. And they just so steadfast, man. They and small company, family owned, family run business. And for them to endure all the ups and downs of the economy and just everything going on, I gotta give it props to them, man. They really hold it together, and like I said, they're one of my biggest supporters. So yeah, if you're ever in town, they do rentals, and of course, if you ever move to Hilo, I'm here to sell you a car.
There you go.
But yeah, support local. Like the album Everyday
Absolutely.
Local, and you know, now more than ever, a lot of local businesses and companies need our business, and to support. It really is. Support is a real thing right now with local business. So yeah, if you know anybody in Hilo that is looking for a car or for rent cars, we do all that. So and service vehicles too. So support
Sweet.
local.
Sweet. And there's this saying about car salesmen, you cannot trust them or whatever. But the thing about local style is people know where you live. See, and so
Exactly.
you got to make sure that everything is pono because the local will come by your house. Toot toot, hey brah. So there's a
Exactly.
reason why Iona Car Sales has been so successful, and you and all of the crew there has been so successful. You can go to their Facebook page, Iona Car Sales, see all of the testimony of locals who have purchased vehicles and have done business. And it is right on the mark here, brother. It's really, really amazing. So,
Awesome. I appreciate the
absolutely.
opportunity to
Yes.
to to plug them, and yeah. So yeah, they hold their standards high as far as quality stuff, and so like I said, we have our service department, so all the inventory that come in goes straight to our service department first before it hits the car lot. So everything is checked out
Yeah.
and not just sold right off the boat. So
Nice. Kahiao says, fingers crossed you can come to California. Love your music. You're so kind to all your fans, always willing to take selfies and sign autographs. Here's something that I read, Mark. It says, only in Hawaii, only in Hilo can you buy a car, turn on the radio, drive away listening to a hit song by the guy who sold it to you. Not too, not, not too many times you can do that. Uh, it says that Mark is a musical superhero, but by day he's a mild-mannered employee of Iona Car Sales, Hawaiian family-run business that's happy to accommodate Mark's schedule of performing and touring. So great comments over there, as well.
yeah,
Okay,
the vehicle gonna sell itself, and I'm
mm,
just a representation of the company, and
sweet,
everybody really kind of knows what they're looking for. So yeah,
nice.
but yeah, I really hope to come to California soon.
That'd be great, great. Um, got another direction I want to go in before we power over here.
Okay.
And it's this great picture of you and your son Jordan. We call him Jay. Tell us about this moment over here with you and your son.
Yeah, so we're doing a photo shoot for midweek with this picture. We're on a I was featured on the cover. Unfortunately, my son actually came home from college. He was up going to college in Grand Canyon University in Arizona, and came home for Christmas break. And midweek, wanted to do an article on me, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna invite my son, and we did this shot at the Shipment House up in Reed's Island in Hilo. And the Shipment House has so many stories, and that uh, that particular piano he's sitting at was played by Liliu Kalani.
Oh wow! Oh
Yeah,
my!
so that Shipment House has some. If you're ever in
Let's take a
Hilo,
look at
go
it
go
again.
check them out. The Shipment
Wow!
House.
Sweet.
Yeah, that. So we're some music.
Yeah. Um, well, that leads me to talking about your son Jay over here. You see how we did that? We're going, yeah. And Jay
I lost
has
the sound
been,
again. I'm sorry.
oh, lost sound. Oh my goodness. The many hoonies are running. But I wanted to share with all of you, and when Mark comes back on, we're going to be talking about a group that Mark's son is a part of. And if you've seen my Facebook page, I posted something last night about a group called Crossing Rain. And they are um, Hawaii's brand new um, musical group. They've been likened to a boy band. They are called Crossing Rain, and Mark's son is part of that group. I want to show Crossing Rain is going to be doing a uh, musical showcase in February the 26th, and that's coming up
This Saturday.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. My goodness, at the Blaisdell. And there is Jay. There's Jordan on the far left, right?
Yep.
Tell us about Crossing Rain and Jordan and the boys here.
Yeah, so they've been together almost I think May makes 1 year. They were scouted as individual talents, and the CEO of this production company, Tirza Entertainment, was a dream of hers to produce a boy band, and so she scouted a lot of young talent, and Jordan was one of them, all the way from Hilo, and um, so he actually left college and just wanted to pursue music. So this was an
Oh,
opportunity
wow.
for him to kind of just go for it. And he's made up of 6 young men, and all based out of Honolulu. And Jordan was the only off island kid. So they've been working their butts off, trying to produce some good music and dancing. And so they had their debut concert in last November, at the Hawaii Theater, and they're doing their second big show here tomorrow at the Blaisdell Concert Hall. So yeah, if you're in town in Honolulu tomorrow, or if you're looking for something to do tomorrow, 7 o'clock
By
at the
all
Blaisdell
means.
Concert Hall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tickets are still available, and there's all the information, or you can just go to, the Crossing Rain webpage, and it gives you all that good information there. And I posted on my Facebook page a great video, their latest music video, and I looked in with the dancers, and I also see Ryan. She's in there too. She was part of it. It says Ryan. I said, "Hey, it's a family. It's a family
yeah,
affair."
they were looking for background dancers
Yeah.
and background cast. So yeah, Jordan asked the sister if she'd like to be a part of
Oh,
it. So
so
yeah, we
sweet.
flew her up, and she's in there making a few cameos. But yeah, it's been fun watching that. Watching that kind of take place, and they're gaining some traction. So
Good.
they actually are planning a mainland tour in the near future. So be on the lookout for that. And SoCal is one of the stops. So hopefully we can all
Sweet.
be up there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, pass along our aloha and all best wishes for Crossing Rain,
Thank
for
you.
their great showcase tomorrow, and we look forward to seeing you. But Oliver Ohana, go check out Crossing Rain. Check out their video, the dancing, impressive, and I love it. Because there was a little interviewer saying, "Oh, in what high school? Oh, Radford, blah blah blah," and then Jordan said, "Kamehameha." I said, "Yeah, represent Kamehameha, represent."
Yeah.
That was sweet.
Yeah. So he's the only true Kanaka Maoli in that group.
Oh
So
yeah.
he's representing the Poe o Hawaii.
Oh yeah. Brother Mark, mahalo for accepting our invitation to join us on the Aloha Friday show. So enjoyable, my friend.
Thank you.
Good fun, good conversation.
Super fun.
We learned all kinds of things about Mark over here.
Hey, I'm an open book. I'm a human being,
Okay,
and
all right, all
and
right.
just a cruise person. So I had a blast today with you, Uncle Kamaka, and
Thank you,
follow to
brother.
the Sandwich Islands social network for having me. And to all of you who support the network, mahalo for your contributions and just keeping Hawaii alive up there
Oh yeah.
in the continent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody, okay, please go. Everyday music, right? Everyday local music, and then also downloads of Mark's wonderful projects that he has had. He had Le Pua Kini Kini, Le Maili, Le Hua. All of those recognitions over the years, you can get downloads and music at markyamanaka.com as well. I think we did it, brah.
Yeah, mahalo. Sorry for the in and out little
No
bit.
worries. No worries.
Technology, you know. I
No
tell you.
worries. It was just enjoyable. And over here, Auntie Hetty is going, oh, mahalo, Kamaka and Mark. Thank you, Auntie Hetty. Great to have you. Heke ole. Heke ole is over here saying, mahalo kako. Everybody's saying it there. So we're going to say aloha to Brother Mark. We're going to send him back to our green room. Enjoy the M&Ms and the sushi prata still coming.
Thank you.
Okay. Aloha, Brother Mark.
Mahalo nui.
All right.
Mahalo,
Talk to you
aloha.
soon. Aloha. There he goes into our virtual green room. Oh, man. That was so much fun with Brother Mark over there. Please go to markyamanaka.com, everydaylocalmusic.com. Pick up the music of Mark Yamanaka. Such a just olu and just ha, yeah, real humble, and he's a monster when it comes to his music, and so talented. It's been a fun ride. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us right here today on the Aloha Friday show. We're gonna head out with more music of Mark Yamanaka. And we're going to do this right now. And we're going to be back next Friday, even with more music for you to enjoy. Here is our the wonderful music that